hot, dry weather that we've had so far this summer, we're starting to see tons of insects showing up. Between the grasshoppers and the aphids and the box elder bugs, it's just been bug heaven this year. But the insects that are really starting to cause a problem are the aggressive house spiders. Now, if you haven't seen an aggressive house spider or a hobo spider, they're the same spider, so there's just two different names for them. I've got a couple pictures right here we can take a look at. What you want to look for is, I mean, they're fairly large and they run really quickly, but you're looking for this this chevron pattern on the back of the spider, and it's a very distinctive pattern that you can see on the abdomen of the spider right there. You're also looking at their legs because they've got long jointed legs, and common house spider looks very similar. Similar in size. They've got the same boxing gloves. You can see right there. They've got these. The males at least do. They have these little appendages on the front of their bodies that look like little boxing gloves. But if you look at their legs, they don't have any dark rings where the joints of their legs are. The common house spiders or wolf spiders, which are predators for the hobo spiders, they actually have dark rings around their legs, so you can actually identify the common house spiders between the hobo spiders or the aggressive house spider because of the stripes or the chevron pattern on the back of their abdomen or the dark rings around their legs. So that's what you really want to look for. To catch them inside, we've got some traps that work really, really well. These are sticky traps, so you can either lay flat or you can fold them up. Actually, we'll fold up and make little triangles, and then you can set them in different locations around the house. This one has a little paper covering on it that exposes, when you pull that back, it exposes the glue, and this is really sticky. I mean, it'll stick kids and pets and babies, and hobo spiders work really, really well. Once they are attracted to the trap, there's an attractant there that attracts the spiders to come in. They'll actually crawl in, they'll get stuck on the trap. When you get a bunch of insects stuck on the trap, then it's actually even more attractive to the spiders and they want to come in. So if you get some earwigs or some millipedes or some other insects that are stuck to the trap, then the spiders come along and they see free lunch, and then they want to come in and participate in the free lunch buffet, and then they get stuck on the trap as well too. So works really, really well for all kinds of spiders, but exceptionally well for aggressive house spiders or the hobo spiders. Like I said, you could just fold those up and put them along the baseboards. Usually want to put them in locations where corners where the spiders like to hang out, where they'll build their little kind of funnel-shaped nests. Usually back in the corner of the storage room where there's a bunch of boxes. Usually I'll put one underneath the sink or behind the garbage can, or anywhere where the spiders like to traffic. That's where you want to put these traps out, and they work really well. They come in 5 packs, and so you can put 5 traps out with just one package. But there's some very effective insecticides as well too. One of the best is permethrin, the 38 Plus from High Yield. Does a great job on spiders, ants, earwigs, grasshoppers, box elder bugs, millipedes, centipedes, I mean, you name it. Whatever's trying to come inside the house and find a home for late summer and early fall, the 38 Plus does a great job. For the aggressive house spiders, though, they're very difficult to control because they have claws on the ends of their legs, and so they can walk through a lot of insecticides and not be affected by it. And so we have to switch to a very unique product, which are these two right here. We've got the Optimate and the Seismic, and what's unique about these products is they are microencapsulated. So the microencapsulated insecticides will actually stick to the claws of the aggressive house spider as they walk through it, and then it will kill them later on. The Optimate and the Seismic actually last about 3 to 4 months. Extremely safe to use inside. There's no odor, there's no staining, no smell, and very, very safe to use indoors. Very low toxicity for people, but extremely toxic for the insects that come in contact with them. So these are very similar to the 38 Plus in the fact that they kill a broad broad spectrum of insects, but very different with the microencapsulation process, because the insecticide is put into these little small microbeads, and the microbeads release that insecticide out very slowly, and any insects that crawl through it, it'll actually kill them. So this is probably your most effective control for the aggressive house spider, and also one of the least toxic, safest way to get them under control inside as well too. So between a few very effective insecticides and our traps, we can really get those aggressive or those hobo spiders under control before they set up shop inside your house.